So today we're going to make a Halloween bag for you to go trick-or-treating with, and we're going to decorate it. So all this is a paper bag with handles at the top, and we're just going to add some embellishments to it. So in order to make this, what you'll need is a plain brown bag, some glue, a pair of scissors, a piece of A4 black card, some scraps of orange card and yellow card, a long scrap of green coloured card, a pencil or a silver marker pen, and also a ruler. So we're going to start off with just the plain bag, and then on one side of it, with the green piece of paper or card, you need it to measure the same width as the paper bag. Then using the scissors, you simply have to cut into the strip, but not all the way down to the bottom, just about over halfway, so that you end up with the fringing like this. Looks a little bit like a comb when you've finished. And if you use your finger to just curl it slightly, this is going to make the grass. You need to stick this piece to the bottom of the bag. Once you've done that, using the A4 piece of black paper, you need to cut a rectangular shape. This is what makes the door. So this then gets glued into position above the grass. Using a piece of yellow paper, slightly smaller, you can make a window to go in the door. Once you've glued all these pieces on, you can then, using either the silver pen or a pencil, create window panes. You can do this freehand, or you can do it with a ruler. So, there you have it. There's your door, your grass and your window. And you could put a door handle on and maybe a letterbox. The next part is to put a roof on. So using a big piece of the A4, about 2/3 of the length of the bag, you need to cut a piece of paper that's slightly wider than the bag itself. If you fold this into just under halfway, and then along this folded edge, you need to cut a slot so that when you open it up, it looks like that. This bit goes over the handles to make the roof. You can do a design on this using either a felt tip or a silver pen, or alternatively you could use chalk, anything that will show up against the black. So this makes the roof tiles. There we go. So the next thing to do is to take a scrap of the black paper and cut out this sort of a shape. This is to make the chimney. Once you've cut out the chimney, you need to put some effects like they're bricks onto it, and then this, we're going to turn it over so the back is showing, and using 2 small pieces of orange, these are the chimney pots, so these just get stuck onto the back of the chimney, and you can put them at a different angle. So this is the shape that you get when you've got the chimney pots attached to the back of the chimney. Using one of the handles on the bag as a guide, you just need to then slot in the chimney onto the bag and press it down hard. So there you have a chimney, roof, door and the grass attached. The next part is to put a couple of windows onto the bag itself. So, using a small piece of black card, this is the back of the window. Then you have a piece of orange card which goes on top of the black card. You don't need to be too neat about this. You can actually put it on at an angle if you wish. Okay, and then on top of that, you then need to put another piece of yellow paper or card that is shaped like the inside of the window. And you repeat this on this side too, but you don't have to put them at the same level, they can be at different levels, just to give it that haunted house look. So we'll just pop these on here. Again, using either a marker pen, a pencil or a silver marker pen, you can do the windows in the same way as you did before. The next thing is using a piece of the orange card that you might have left over, just a scrap of it, you can make a pumpkin that can go on. You just need to attach some glue to the back of that and then pop it down where the grass is. You need to draw in a little stem and some curlies to make it look like it's a pumpkin, and perhaps some lines just like that in order to make it look more like a pumpkin. You could also, if you're feeling a bit artistic, you could draw on a black cat just by drawing a cat on there like that. And that is almost complete. The only thing you need now to do is finish off colouring in the top roof tiles, maybe add a bat or two. After all, it is a spooky house. And then you're ready to go out trick-or-treating. Okay, happy crafting. Just remember, if you want any craft books, please come along to Cowbridge Library, because we've got plenty of craft books here that will keep you occupied during the winter months. Thank you. Bye.